What is crack-a-lackin' collectors? Collector Tyrant here again today with some new Funko Pops for a review. We're doing the Men in Black Funko Pops. I was meant to do this last week, but the Star Wars ones just got released and I decided to do the review on them. But we're going to do the review on these guys here today. So if you guys want to stick around and see what the review turns out to be on these Funko Pops here, sit down, relax, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so I do have, for those who don't know, segment video coming up right now. If you guys want to skip ahead to the review, I'll leave a little timestamp here on the video itself. But basically I'm going to be talking about the pop culture behind Men in Black and the movie and stuff like that. So if you guys want to stick around for that, or you can skip ahead, that's totally your choice. But we're going to get into that right now. Men in Black. Men in Black is a science fiction action comedy film that was released on the 2nd of July, 1997, starring Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. The plot involves a young New York police officer named James that has an encounter with an odd suspect with supernatural abilities. A Men in Black agent that goes by the name of K interviews James about the incident, then wipes his memory but leaves a business card with James. James then tracks down the agency and then is tested for recruitment. After passing, James is accepted into the Men in Black. His identity is erased, and he is given the codename Agent J. As the story progresses, a sinister alien crash lands on Earth, killing a farmer and disguising itself by pulling the skin of the dead farmer over itself.
Is that letter?
Searching for an item called the Galaxy, the evil alien insect tracks down two other aliens in disguises. The evil alien then kills them, believing they had the item. K and J then learns one of the murdered aliens is royalty from an alien race known as the Arquillians. The Arquillians then make contact with Earth, telling the Men in Black that they will destroy the Earth if the item isn't returned within the hour. K and J must then track down the evil alien cockroach, reclaim the Galaxy item, and save the Earth from its destruction. Men in Black was a great sci-fi comedy I loved as a kid, and I'm happy to see some Funko Pops for this franchise. So, let's get stuck into this review. Alright guys, so we've got 3 pops here. We have 3, well technically we have 5 because we have these little mini pops, and I'm really super stoked to have some mini pops because I haven't done a review on Funko Pops with mini pops before, I don't think I have. But anyway, we're going to get inside these. I'm going to do the 2 agents first, and we're going to leave the Edgar, the disgusting pop, to look at last. So let's do Agent K and Neeble first. Right, so let's check out the box. Quite an interesting box with some like galactic sort of like stars and stuff going on in the background here. Not a bad box, guys. Quite interesting. Fits the theme of Men in Black, so that's really good. So we're going to get inside this box here and take a look at Agent K and Neeble. Alright guys, so let's check out Agent K. This is pretty awesome. I love the sunglasses in this one. Usually in Funko Pop reviews, these glasses have a lot of overspray, but they've actually put shades in this one, so even if there was overspray, you wouldn't notice it, so that's really good. Got this really awesome black suit that the Men in Black wear, and he's got this rifle, some sort of alien rifle. I can't remember exactly what the name is. They've got this really future tech sort of weapons that the Men in Black roll around with. As this is a generic human pop, you know, not much to talk about here. The hair's really nicely sculpted too. But yeah guys, that's Agent K. So let's look at the little mini pop we got with that. Alright guys, so there's Neeble. This is really epic. I love this little thing. I do like these aliens. They remind me of sort of like insects or something. And they're addicted to coffee too, as you can see there. My favorite feature on this little tiny pop is this little tiny coffee pot. So that's really awesome. This is a really epic piece. I actually enjoy this piece better than the actual K-pop that I just talked about just before. Yeah, this is really cool. I really do like this little piece here. Stand-up test for Agent K, and he has nice flat feet, tons of balance there, so he will stand up for you if you want to take him outside the box. Alright, so head test now, and the head will turn all the way around. Tons of articulation if you wanted to pose him facing with the gun if you want to take him outside the box, so that's really awesome. Neeble stand-up test, and he'll stand up perfectly fine on that tiny little base that is the coffee pot. So if you want to display him next to Agent K, he will do so. Now, I wasn't expecting these to have any articulation on the head because they are just a singular piece, guys. So no head articulation on this, which is sort of understandable. Alright guys, so that's Agent K and Neeble, and we're going to move on to the next one now. Alright guys, so we've got Agent J and Frank, and I love this Frank pop. I can't wait to get into this and have a look at it, but we're going to open this up right now and take a look at these pops. Alright guys, so we've got Agent J here. Same sort of design going on with the two figures. We've got those sunglasses and we got that black suit. Out of the two, I have to say this one's my favorite. This one looks really, really good.
I make this look good.
As you can see there, he's got that, I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically two blank people's memories. Basically flashes and people forget about what they've seen when it comes to aliens and stuff, which is sort of this mysterious device that the Men in Black have. Really awesome texture on the hair on this one. You can almost feel like it's a buzz cut. I did notice some paint missing there. That's unfortunate. This is straight from the box, so there's some scrapes here, but that's alright. Alright guys, so we're gonna move on to the little minifigure. Alright, check out this figure guys. This is Frank. It's so fucking cute guys. This thing is so cute. It's ridiculous. Like, I do love it. It's really cool. I like the little cigar that's sticking out too. And different coloured eyes too. As everyone knows, I'm a big fan of that sort of stuff. I'm not really into cute pops, but this one is really a cute little piece. Alright guys, Agent J stand-up test, and he stands up perfectly fine as well. Got nice flat feet there, so if you want to display this guy outside the box, he'll stand up perfectly fine for you guys. Alright, head test for this guy, and his head is also fully articulated and it will turn all the way around. Alright guys, so he does his job if you want to take him outside the box. Alright guys, so on the Frank, and Frank will stand down on his little feet, and just like the other pop, this one's head doesn't actually move either, which is understandable. As I said, these are just more of like a gimmick, I guess. This will come with the other pops. Alright guys, so that is Frank and Agent J. We're going to move on to the last pop now. Alright guys, so here we have Edgar. Edgar is quite a grotesque sort of character, as he is a dead body guys. He's technically just a piece of skin over this alien, but he's, yeah, definitely creepy. Check that out. That's just ridiculous. But we're getting inside the box and take a look at this monstrosity. Alright guys, so we've got tons of things to talk about with this pop, and we're going to take it slow here because there's a lot to take in. I do love the texture of the hair here. There's tons of texture on the hair. I really do like the way they've designed this. Pretty awesome sculpt on this one. I really do like the texture, as I said before. But if we take a look at the face here, we've got tons of little indentations or holes inside the skin, like he's sort of rotting away. It's pretty gross, as you can see there. Tons of like inks, I guess they used to paint this, sort of giving it a real dirty, dead sort of vibe, I guess. Another thing I do like about this is the circles around the eyes, the really sunken in eyes. I just love the way they painted this. Also, I like it how they've left one eye in the colour too. That eye sort of went blind, I guess. It doesn't work anymore because he's decaying, I guess. I believe these two things hanging out are the antennas of the actual cockroach alien that comes into the film. And I like how they've left that touch there too with the mouth. All these dirty teeth from this dirty mouth, and it's sort of just exposing itself, like slowly coming out of the mouth. It's really creepy. I like the posture on this one as well. Like, it's very zombie-like. If you guys collect a lot of the Walking Dead pops, you'd probably be reminded of some of those pops with this one, because it is very similar. It's got a very odd sort of posture, I guess, because this guy, as I said, is an alien controlling a human's body. I'm actually surprised that a large insect lives inside this thing. It's just ridiculous how it fits in here. But anyway, we've got a shotgun there, and he's got the overalls here as well. It's fucking disgusting, really, when I look at it. It's really gross. It really is a grotesque looking pop, but it is an epic pop nonetheless. Alright guys, Edgar is going to stand up perfectly fine there. He's got tons of space between the legs, so all that weight can be evenly pushed out through the legs there on the bottom. So he will stand up for you guys if you wanted to keep him outside the box. Alright, so head test on this ugly bastard, and he is a bit stiff, but his head will turn if you wanted to pose him. You know, that's a bit funny, that pose. But if you wanted to pose him, he will do his job for you guys. Alright guys, so we looked at all the pops, and now it's time for my rating. Alright guys, so it's time for the rating here, and you guys should know by now how I rate these. I rate these out of 2 parts. 2 parts out of 5, and then add that to 10 after I'm finished for the final score. And the first part is how the pops turned out from the factory, my personal collection, and I checked for any defects. And the second part is how Funko Pop went about making these pops for the franchise, and in this case it's going to be Men in Black. So for my first score here, pretty decent pops. I didn't find anything too bad, but I did have some problems with, as you can see there, a bit of paint, surface scratches on the paint there. That's unfortunate. Yeah guys, that came straight from the factory, so I'm not happy about that. I hate getting pops. You pay a lot of money here in Australia and you don't want any defects on your pops. Especially if you want to sell these off in the future, you gotta sort of let everyone know that there's defects on it. You either won't sell it or the price will drop dramatically when it comes to selling some pops and stuff like that. Because this is a collectible item, I'm gonna have to mark that down to a 4, so that's gonna be a 4 out of 5, because everything else is really nicely designed. I love the paint. I love the paint on this one. Everything else was really well painted. So that's going to be a 4 out of 5 for the first score. And the second score, let's talk. Alright, for the second score, we've got some decent pops here, guys. We have some decent pops. They're generic humans. As everyone should know, I'm not a fan of generic humans because they're pretty boring and bland to me. But I had to pick these guys up because I do like Men in Black. I'm a massive fan of it. And the reason I did pick up these human generic characters is because if we look at the Agent K, I just love that Neeble, that tiny little mini figure that comes with it. Is definitely a reason why I wanted to pick this one up. For a generic human, Agent K isn't too bad, and that Neeble, sorry, is really epic. It's a great looking pop. It's really funny. I really do like it. All right, so we're gonna move on to Agent J and Frank. So as I said before, I just wanted to pick up the Frank because I reckon it's a really awesome piece. I love that cigar. It is so cool. It's so cute. As for J himself, as I said, pretty generic, but I do like the style of these. Both these pops are really cool looking at the sunglasses, and they really are cool. For humans, they are a really sleek sort of pop. So these two pops together, I think it was a great purchase on my behalf. I do like these little minifigures, as I said before. As for Edgar himself, this pop is probably my favorite one because it is different. It's very grotesque. It's got tons of weird things going on here. As I said, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. As I said, guys, I like these sort of pops when it comes to humans. Anything that looks really gross or sinister or just horror and stuff like that, I like this sort of stuff. If you're a fan of zombies and stuff like that, you'd probably pick this pop up just for the aesthetics of it itself, and it could go well with your collection if you're into the horror stuff. Alright guys, for that today, I'm going to give that a 4 as well. So in total, that's going to be an 8 out of 10, guys. 8 out of 10 for this Funko Pop review for me. As I said, guys, not my favorite set, and you know, it's just generic sort of pop. But that's just my opinion, guys. Some of you guys out there would probably love these pops and want to pick them up for yourselves. But anyway, guys, that's the review done. Not a bad score, 8 out of 10. And if you guys really enjoyed the video, you want to drop a like, or if you want to subscribe, that's totally your choice as well. But I'm going to leave it with you guys, and hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, collect the Tyrant out.